Welcome to We're Still Cool, Right? The weekly podcast where the conversation flows smoother than top shelf whiskey. And cool, well, it never really left. Grab a drink and hang out with Eric, Mike, and Sean while they dive into nostalgia and attempt to answer the age-old question. We're still cool, right?
Oh, my burning loins. They're still sore.
From your sunburn?
We'll get into it. Yeah.
It's not as good as it sounds, folks. It is true pain.
Today is the first day where I literally got out of bed and I stood without almost falling over. I mean, it was the worst sunburn I've ever had.
And I mean, we've talked about it with you being pasty and sun not great for you.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, I've never, ever put sunscreen on my legs because I have hairy legs. They don't get burned.
Right.
But we went kayaking, and we'll get into that later. I didn't consider the fact that my legs are straight the fuck out on the water in the direct sun for 5 straight hours.
Just begging for it.
And so I got back and I'm like, oh, these are tendy. And then I laid down for a couple hours and stood up and I'm like, and then the next day after sleeping for 8 hours, it was unbearable. I mean, I've went through half a bottle of aloe in 3 days. So,
well, we're already off to a good start here. I'm really excited about the episode we got going on here. So those of you that are normally with us, welcome back. Grab your drink, party along with us.
Yes.
For the new people here, my name is Sean.
I'm Mike, and I have burning loins.
And I'm Eric.
And Eric's got burning everything else, by the way.
Yeah, Eric got burned too. So
It's just like the underside of my belly, which is the stupidest thing ever. Because, of course, I never thought to put sunscreen there.
under the belly.
We were at the pool where he's like, I think I missed a spot, and he just has this white stripe right under his belly button.
Well, and then it's red right above that.
Yeah.
So, right.
It's right where your belt hits. It's right where you're it's just like well,
That's amazing.
Waistline.
it is summertime here with this going on. So speaking of that,
I was going to say, speaking of summertime, do you want to get the drink out of the way? Because
we
I
should.
really want to try it.
No, this is.
It looks really good.
So this one's blowing up all over TikTok. It's one of the golf ones that's going out.
What do they call it again?
It's called a water hazard.
But infusions, or is that?
Oh, that's a different one.
That's
a different one.
Oh.
So I made that this last weekend, it was delicious, but we drank it all yesterday. So
I thought maybe they were just saying all golf drinks now, mixed, are just infusions.
No, but there's this TikTok where it's the cart girls that share all the drinks, and then there's guys sharing what they bring to the course and whatnot. But this one looked delicious. So it's vodka, blue Gatorade, lemonade, and Sprite.
Ooh.
So it's should be pretty refreshing and I'll just say I had a few too many of these yesterday in the pool, so they're pretty perfect here for it. So
well, you look great. So I think you're rebounding well.
So again, cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
And I gotta say, you said lake water. It is blue and it's beautiful.
No, water hazard, not lake water.
Water hazard. I keep saying that.
Because there's another one.
There's another one we talked about. Yeah. That's fucking good.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's refreshing.
Man, I'm a sucker for blue Gatorade, though.
Right?
I love it so much.
All right, let's get on to that one. What's everybody's favorite fucking Gatorade?
Don't they not even make the popular one when we were kids was what MJ drank, and it was that orange one. I don't even think
orange is still a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, orange. And you can get the lemon. That was
orange, red, and yellow are the
staples.
staple ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Glacier Freeze is the best. I don't care what anyone says.
Is
Grape. Purple grape.
I do like
really?
grape.
It's amazing.
I'm trying to think if there's any I don't like.
See, I like the white one, the cherry, Glacier
white,
cherry.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I've had that one. I thought the white one was just the lime or the lemon lime, or
there's a Glacier Freeze too. That's white. Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it looks different. Because when MJ was always drinking it was in that specific bottle. I don't know. It looks different
the
now.
glass one though is the old.
I don't want
original.
that.
I think it was lime.
That was a shit idea, by the way. You're like, hey, what should we line the basketball court with? Glass bottles.
Glass bottles for the park. It goes great.
That was before people like Ron Artest played and beat the shit out of everybody.
That was back when it was true gangsters were on the beach, right? You walked in the water, cut your feet wide open because it was glass bottles in there.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think there's a bad flavor though. I can't think of one I ever had, and I was like, ugh.
The lemon lime, the old school yellow lemon lime, is my go-to if I'm a little bit hungover. Need some
really
just
sick and need
refreshing.
hydration.
Yeah, if I'm feeling dehydrated. Yep,
sure.
That's the go-to.
Like when I'm outside or something like that, doing like yard work, something like that, need to hit. Yeah, it does seem to be the most refreshing one.
Yeah.
But
has anyone ever drank Pedialyte when they were hungover?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
never
done
done
it
it.
because I figured it's just the same as Gatorade, but maybe not.
No, way different.
Yeah.
Way different. Have you?
Well,
Had
I guess you don't give babies Gatorade.
Have you had liquid IV?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
that.
similar, like texture in your mouth. Like I don't know, it's a little different. They're like coats or something. It's,
really,
I want to see the scientific evidence behind all that stuff. Liquid IV. There's the things there's like pills you can take after your first beer and you're supposed to not get hungover.
sure.
I tried them once.
Yeah,
It didn't work.
trash.
That or not, I just nothing can defeat me. I don't know.
Right.
There's got to be something that works. Everyone has their own little things.
Well,
I think it's
works
just
for-
sleep and water.
You know, it works for one night, so then it becomes a marketable
Yeah.
thing that you can do. And
Do you guys remember hearing a long time ago about the God damn it, Jim, the guy that owned Sam Adams? So this was when we first got into craft beer. He like let a secret out. Someone said to him like, "How do you drink all day, Jim?" or something like that. And he said he would eat yeast.
Oh yeah,
You remember hearing about that? It was like a big thing, and I never tried it because it sounded fucking awful. But I can't remember. And it was like a specific kind of yeast, and he would say like after every beer or something like that, he would just have like a teeny bit of it or whatever, and it just like basically ate up the shit in his gut, and he never got hungover.
nice.
And he never got. Actually, I think he said he never got drunk fully.
Well, that's disappointing.
He could be full
but,
of shit.
You know.
Yeah, Jim Koch,
Okay,
KOCH.
All right. Well, there you go. Give it a shot. We're not going to.
Somebody try that.
He says that he consumes active dry yeast before drinking to potentially mitigate the effects of alcohol.
I like the potentially
He
in there.
mixes
like,
the yeast
it's
into
like-
yogurt for better taste.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
but how often? Just like after your first beer? If you have to do
I
that
think
all,
he does it before he starts drinking.
I mean, I think it's
Oh.
clear this guy was built for being a beer maker.
An
clearly,
owner of one of the
yeah.
largest.
And he
I
uses,
put it in my yogurt for flavor.
Yeah, he's not using like brewer's yeast. He's using like a bread yeast, like Fleischmann's or whatever. Like just
I think that might have been the
packets of
name.
dry yeast.
And I also think when that interview came out, they probably never saw as big a sales ever because I bet
sure.
everyone was
Right,
running out
right.
like,
Oh,
I'm
they're
never
gonna
getting a
get it.
hangover again. And then it went away. So I think it's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So all that from this drink that's pretty refreshing and a good one for a hot day like today.
It's really good. I like it a lot. It is definitely refreshing. It was very nice today for a bit. So
What'd you do today?
Well, we tried to go to the pool and, then it started. Well, first of all, this morning we're talking about it in like a friend's chat or whatever. And our friend Julie is like, I'm the meteorologist. Hold on. She went and did all her research. She's like, nope, I'm reporting here. It's going to miss us. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, all right. Well, it doesn't say it's going to rain. It just says like there's a chance, but it did look like it was going to miss.
Yeah.
And we're at the pool and, I'm doing my thing and the kids are swimming and Eric's like, man, it's looking dark over there. It might just barely swoop in here a little bit. And I'm like, well, and I had like some stuff I shouldn't get wet. So like I went to the car and just waited for a minute and, it starts fucking downpouring. And I'm like, well, the kids aren't to the car, so I guess they're fine. And there's no lightning. And I brought one beer just on the off chance that, a friend was there and wanted to shotgun a beer. And I literally wipe my blade so I can see out the front. And all of a sudden, Eric appears in front of my SUV with my beer and just cracks it and shotguns it right in front of me. I'm like, you? And I just barely roll down the window because it's pouring. I'm like, that was my beer. And he just laughs like a little child and runs away. I'm like, you dickhead. I wanted that.
Because we've already established Eric is a man of water. Like he just can't get enough. So even when it's raining, he's like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll just stand outside.
You got to weather the storm, man, if you want your beer.
Well, that's true. You did deserve it way more than I did. Well, I'm being a pussy in the car. Like, everyone's swimming and I'm just like, I'll be in here.
Leaving your kids behind. Every man for himself.
They're fine. That I will say though.
It wasn't lightning. No.
No,
lightning.
Yeah,
no. And then my son comes to the car freaking out. He's like almost climbing up the hood, like, I need my towel in the middle of a downpour. And I'm trying to scream through the window, like, what is the point of giving you your towel right now? He's like, I need to get drier. I'm like, just to get wetter? Like, you will instantly soak your towel. And then he got it in my daughter's head. So she came over asking for her towel. I'm like, guys, grab it and get in the car at least.
Oh, boy.
So it was a whole thing. But
Got leather in the seats there?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's leather. But
Put them in the back.
The point is, I almost had one beer earlier. Didn't get to, but
good thing we made it here, huh?
Yay!
Good for you, Eric. It sounds like you really deserve that beer. I'm glad that
I enjoyed it.
He did.
So I was at my house and I saw the video, that you had posted on the porn, and all of a sudden I'm like looking, I'm like, oh man, it's starting to get dark around here. And all of a sudden the wind picked up, so I'm like run outside to put things away, crap that we had out. And we never got the rain. We just got the wind right on the edge there for it.
You didn't get any rain?
No.
Jesus. Well,
no.
Should have went to Sean Nash.
There's the line to divide it right there.
I guess so. I'm not good at tracking this weather because all I do is, I kind of go off KCRG like the hourly, but other than that, if everyone's like, it's going to rain soon, I go to the Doppler. If I don't see any green, I'm like, we're good. Yeah. There was no green ever showing that it was going to hit us.
Yeah.
And they are full of shit because something hit us pretty hard for about
it's just
20
quick.
minutes. Yeah.
You know, KCRG, like the one thing that their weather app frustrates me, it's like, oh, I have to watch 2 ads before I get to like pull this up. So even when there's severe weather alerts, it's like, oh wait, I gotta wait to find out about like what Mercy ER's.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Mercy ER
is this week
and Cedar Rapids Airport. Like you just need to know it's there. You're like, thank you so, and you can't even go off the app for a split second. Like I've looked at a text barely and then went back. Got to watch those ads again, baby.
It reminds me of some comedian who said it, I don't remember, but years ago, like something everyday use in your house is killing you tonight at 10. Find out what it is. It's like, wait, I want to fucking know right now. It's killing me. Everyday use.
Yeah. You need to find out within the next 30 minutes. We'll see you in 6 hours. Yeah.
Yep. We'll find you all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, how was your weekend?
Good.
Past week, all that stuff.
Good.
Anything exciting?
No, baseball. I mean, you guys came out and swam. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
That was a good way to spend a Friday night.
Yeah.
And actually it was over relatively quick, which was nice too, because we had baseball the next day.
Yeah.
And you guys were all out of there by like
we stuck around just bullshitting for a couple hours, but yeah, I mean, it was still early night.
When we showed up, everybody was hitting the drinks pretty heavy right away. You know what I mean? Like, someone brought one of the buckets of Fireball and
the Truth or Dare ones, which is a thing.
That's right.
But then okay, I'm going to go down a little rabbit hole for a second. On one of them, we took it off and it was a dare, I think, and it was the next Fireball you order, ask for extra cinnamon. I'm like, you're putting it on the back of a fucking shoe. Like, why? How does that make any sense? You're not doing it in a bar.
Right.
So that leads me into this other thing. Kara bought this game that we were excited about. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this card game, and you basically split the deck in half, and one person gets one half and the other person gets the other. And they're cards you can use at random. So, for example, if you were out at a bar, it's like, oh, tonight I don't feel like dealing with this, so you can pull this card and make them pay, or just random things. But 90% of them are garbage. It's like, oh, you're out. You need to act like me for the next 30 minutes or something. I'm like, I want to make my own and come up with like fun shit to do when you're out. Like, hey, agree on who you both think is the most attractive person in this room, man or woman, and go hit on him or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be hilarious. I'd even go up to a dude and just hit him and be like, please don't hit me. I was dared. You know what I mean? But like, but I think it's such a good concept of a game, but then people do it and it's not it doesn't make sense for most of the situations you're in.
Sure. So it's got a cool idea. It's just not executed well.
Yeah. I shouldn't even put it out here. I should have just made my own.
There was a funny one on one of our recent trips where you had to like touch her for an hour or something like that.
That was annoying. Yeah, and we were in the fucking I forgot about that. We were at the cabin and we're in the side by side with Eric going on like a little trip, and I gave her the front, and she pulls this card that says like, you can't stop touching me for like 40 straight minutes. I'm like, so I literally like am enjoying the side by side ride, like leaned forward, holding her shoulder the whole time, like holding various spots.
I like it. I get on this, and we just need some better activities there for it. But we can make up our own cards, and before we go out, it's like,
dude,
everybody's got their one card that they could play to do whatever. That would be
you get like one per day, so you can't be like spamming people and shit.
Yeah, that's what we should do for our next fucking bar crawl.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, because between our friends, like, we could have a deck done in 2 hours
easily. And or just how many people we have come up with something. Right. Everybody writes something on it. You put it in there and shuffle it up, and then you see what you get.
Yeah. And I get some of them.
That could be a Patreon episode right there. I like it a lot.
Just of us using them in the wild.
Yep, in the wild. Here we come.
Yeah, you're gonna know because you'd see some pictures and be like, God, I hope someone dared them to do that. Is Mike on all fours with a dog collar on? Well, and I'll go bark, bark. I'm not allowed to speak.
What do you want me to say? It was Friday. I don't know. It's my natural.
Bark, bark.
My word.
I think we should do it though.
Yeah.
I just think there's a lot of fun things like that you can do, and I don't know. I get annoyed when things are just. I don't know. Lazily put together, not situationally
Let's be honest, they're just too PG for you. You're like, I'd fucking do this anyway.
That's true.
I mean, that's a good point.
That's exactly what it was. You're just like, nah.
But I'm also not so crazy that I'm like, hey, pull your dick out and go slap it on the table. Like,
sure.
I mean, at a friend's house, sure, but not in a bar. You know what I mean? We all have limits.
Not with the dog collar on, anyways. I mean, come on.
New kink unlocked.
How about you? How was your weekend?
It was good.
Some good stuff going on.
Yeah, we were busy. So we went to St. Louis. I mean, I already talked about the game and how I went to that. Did I already talk about all that?
I don't think so.
Why was I thinking I did?
You were gone last week.
That's right. So went to a Cardinals game. I'm not a Cardinals fan, not even a little bit. But we went because, one, I love baseball, and two, it's like I've always heard Busch Stadium's gorgeous, you know?
Yeah.
And you couldn't use the tickets for a Cubs game, so that's why, of course, we didn't do that. But it is a fucking immaculate stadium. It's awesome. Like the whole thing. Met some cool people. Pretty sure everyone knew we were Cubs fans, even though we didn't have Cubs stuff on, because we didn't wear any team. So they're just kind of like looking at you like, you don't smell right. Yeah. You know when you walk in a small town bar and like they just know you're not from there.
Right.
The record goes,
yeah.
Yeah, that's how it felt. It wasn't good. So at one point, a guy knew. So we found, like, obviously beers at stadiums are ridiculous. It's like $17 for a big beer. But we found this like one spot, and it's way, way as high as you can go in the stadium. And that's why. And it's $5, like 12-ounce straws. And so we went up, and the guy working there was awesome. And he's the one who said, he's like, you guys Cards fans? And I'm like, no, we had tickets and wanted to check it out. And he's like, who are you a fan of? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And he goes like this and acts like people can't hear him. And he goes, dude, I'm from Seattle, so like you're fine. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm a Cubs fan. He's like, that's what I figured.
Right. Well, you were sending those pictures of the bar, and I'm like, you should go in there and see if they can turn the Cubs game on the TV.
Dude, I know, and I actually started to say that to the guy, and Kara said something else, and I forgot to say it again. But yeah, we left the stadium early to go check out a couple of the bars, and man, it was a very big, large, nice bar. There was 2 people in the whole thing.
That was,
it was crazy. And they're like, but wait, they're like, in about an hour, once the 7th inning hits, it's going to be, and I was like, yeah. And so we wanted to miss that too, because we also didn't want to be out till super late. We had to leave the next day. So we were just going to walk back. It was just a few blocks to our hotel. And there's all these golf carts lined outside. And I'm like, damn, I didn't think you could drive those here. Well, then I remembered the night before we had seen one right as we were getting to our hotel. And this guy was like, hey, hop on, I'll give you a ride. And we said, no, we're right here. And he goes, you could chug a beer in that time, just get on. And we were like, no, we're good. Well, he was outside and somehow remembered saying that to us. And so he's like, no, I told you guys last night, get on. And I was like, yeah, sure, how much is a ride? And he goes, $5. I go, you don't even know where I'm going. He goes, it doesn't matter, anywhere, $5. And I was like, okay. He goes, and I give you a beer to drink on the way.
Jeez.
I'm like, what the fuck? I Venmoed him. I sent him $20. I'm like, I figured,
I feel like I'm getting paid.
Right. Well, dude, that's why I was like, I'm stealing. So I sent him $20. He was an awesome dude. His buddy owns the business there that they have an agreement basically with the cops. Like, I don't think it's technically legal, but they're like, as long as you're obeying all the laws and doing all that, he's like, you can drink on the golf cart. They don't care. They don't stop you. It's way easier to get around than
that's cool.
Probably it's just easier for them to get fucking people out of there.
I think so too.
Like,
because by the time we left, there was probably 6 more of them that had pulled up. So.
Yeah, because every time we're at Wrigley, we always jump on one of those rickshaws, riding around, driving my fat ass around like poor bastard. I always give him a extra tip.
There was one guy with like a horse and buggy, and I was like, it'd be funny to do, but no, I don't want to do that. Right? Clopping with fucking horse shit right in front of me. I'm like, I'm good. I just want to get home.
Do you know how Busch Stadium got its name?
Your mom's. Never mind what.
So I was like, oh well, it's named after the Busch,
beer,
Busch family. Like Augie Busch is his name. But so it was actually, he wanted to call it Budweiser Stadium, but back then MLB didn't allow beer names, so he called it Busch Stadium because of his last name, but then he made a beer after they
Busch Light.
approved it.
Yeah.
So that's when he made Busch beer.
That's hilarious.
There you go.
I did not know that. Yeah, everyone just assumes it's beer. I mean, I guess it is from that, but way to skirt the detail.
Yeah, they didn't
the
have
laws.
a Busch beer, evidently. But then they made it because now the stadium's named that, and they made the beer afterwards. So.
Huh. And now how many are there? I mean, there's a million of them. So Coors Field, isn't there?
Oh, how many stadiums?
I mean,
Yeah.
stadiums, fields,
Obviously,
all that stuff.
MLB figured out they can make money off of this too.
Right.
So.
Well, trust me, by how much they charge at the stadiums, they definitely figured something out.
Or just how sports in general, like, gambling's bad, but now every
Yeah.
commercial is it. Yeah.
Dude.
Just lean into it, huh?
That's the other thing. On our way down there, right when we cross into Missouri, I was like looking at my betting app and it goes like dark basically.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yet there's a FanDuel bar. You can go there and place a bet, but God forbid you do it on an app. It's like, what sense does this
I thought
make?
that they changed that, or was that
No,
I don't know.
Missouri still doesn't have it.
Missouri does? Okay.
Like when I went down to Kansas City, they if you go over to Kansas. So basically
Yeah.
people like go across the river, place their bets and come back.
Yeah, because I've heard that with my friends
That's
that live
so
down there.
silly.
There's a bar, which is they call it state line, like the road, right? And literally, you can't place a bet in the front of the bar, but if you go to the back, like,
my
you can get
God.
on. Like that's like where the line's at.
Yeah.
It's like that close. But I thought it,
Dude, I bet
changed.
they're
So
popular as hell.
I thought it got approved because I thought when we were down in the Ozarks, like last year, one of the bartenders was like, "I'm so glad it got approved to
It was
do it or
proposed,
whatnot." And
but-
then
Well, and it
Huh.
could be, and I could be wrong about this, but it could also be certain apps have been approved so far, and others haven't. For example, there's like the Caesars app, and I've used that to throw down some bets before in the past. But there's like things within that aren't allowed in Iowa. So like there's like a
Certain
virtual
games and
horse
stuff.
racing or
Yeah.
something like that. You cannot do that, even though you're on there betting your money away anyway on sports.
I don't think those sites are super great. Like I was on one trying to bet the fucking Derby, and I was so turned around of like what to do. Then I'm like trying to explain it to Ashley, and I'm like, "There's just fucking shit everywhere." Like it's
On an
not like-
app,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
but
Some are
we were
way
both
more
looking through it, and I was
confusing
like,
than
"This
others.
is like it's like too much on one page." It's like then I clicked on the horse racing. It's like just give me this, which a lot of times that can be confusing anyways with all the different odds when
Yeah.
you're betting on that shit. But it was like enough that I was like, forget it. I'm not even gonna bet on it. But that's not really my jam anyways. So I think it's also motivation on wanting to really figure it out or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not my jam for it.
Apparently, it was my jam because I figured most of it.
I'll watch a 2-hour video on how to run this thing. So
No, I've gotten away from it mostly. Like I think in the last month, I've maybe bet like 4 times for like a couple bucks.
Nice.
It's
Proud
just
of
yeah, thanks. Yeah. Now when football rolls back around,
Yeah,
I'm
everything-
down to lose all that money. baby.
everything in moderation, baby.
Yeah, until football season hits.
I got one on the NBA finals. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for.
You got Indiana winning it all right.
Yeah.
Is it tied up now? I can't remember.
Yeah.
3-3.
No.
2-2.
Oh, I was gonna say. I'm like, we're not to game 7. Okay. They play tonight, don't they?
I don't know. I
thought
think
they
so.
did.
I'll look.
Yeah, I can't remember. Also, can you look at one other thing?
Yeah.
Since you're, you
While
have
I'm Googling.
information in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still legal to smoke cigarettes in bars in Missouri? Because I know they were one
It
of
is. Like down at the lake, you can. Down in the Ozarks.
in the
Yeah,
bars.
certain bars, you can smoke in them.
So it's just probably owner approval at that point, like whether you allow it as an establishment, not the legal law. Here's the reason I asked. So we did end up doing the brewery tour at Budweiser and stuff like that because Kara had done it before a long time ago. I hadn't done it. We had downtime. It was awesome. Like it's such a good. And the girl who led ours, she had been there 4 weeks. It was her first tour all by herself. She's like in college. She goes to Arkansas. Her name was Grace, and the only reason I remember that is because she had one extra beer at sampling time, and she was like, "Pop quiz. Whoever knows my name gets this last one." And Kara was like, "Grace," and I was like, "Jesus Christ." So
Nice.
I will never forget her name now. But she was awesome. Like she knew everything inside and out. People ask questions. She knew the whole everything. So I was like, congrats to her. She'll never hear this, but she was awesome. And the whole tour was legit. We got a beer of day fresh beer of Michelob Ultra. And you don't realize how much of a difference that makes having it
The
that
fresh beer?
fresh. Yeah. I mean, it really was like just the most crisp. I mean, I've drank a lot of Ultra in my life and it was fucking good. So If anyone can hook us up with some 24-hour-old beer, that'd be great. So, but while we were out,
maybe you should. Sounds like you and Grace are pretty close. Everybody make move. Let's get this going here.
Send us some beer or hand deliver it so it's fresh.
Let's get it to Grace. Let's get this. Okay, so share this to her.
The NBA finals are tonight.
Okay.
The next game is tonight. The smoking laws in Missouri. So in Missouri is generally prohibited in public spaces and workplaces, with some exceptions for designated smoking areas. The designated smoking area needs to be 30% or less of the total space of a business. However, restaurants and bars that seat fewer than 50 people can choose to be entirely non-smoking or allow smoking. So if it's a small place, they can.
And when you go down to the lake, a lot of the bars on the strip are small. You know what I mean? They're just not that big.
And I mean
some of them are big, but then it's like, but I mean, you can also smoke on the patios. Like they count that outside. You know, it's just different.
And no matter what, like I can tell you, just having been a part of bar ownership with family, they also have to enforce it. So the only way they're going to know is when they show up and catch you doing it. So like some places can push that envelope, I'm sure.
So the reason I asked is because we were kind of, obviously all the bars around the stadium.
Back into smoking again, were you?
Fuck no. Hell to the no. Like that is one thing I got lucky with. I don't like the taste of cigarettes. So even if I had one, it would not make me miss it. But we Googled actual dive bars because everywhere around is very touristy. It's all sports related around the stadium. We wanted to find like a literal hole in the wall. And the first one that came up based on by the brewery where we were was called The Haunt. And it says it was a Halloween themed beer or bar. And I'm like, we love Halloween. We love spooky shit. Like, let's go. So we go and right away you pull up and you're like, I don't know if this is a good idea. It's like a lot of boarded up houses and it's you can't tell if the place is even open. And then you look in the window, but you can't really see through because of soot and cobwebs and stuff. And you're like, no, this is going to be fucking great. Right. Open the door and you're just instantly overwhelmed with the smell of like just old mildew library books and smoke. You're like,
ciggies.
Oh, just half the bar stools, the padding's coming out of them, and you're just like, there's one person in the bar. They all have
a huge black ashtray on it. The big ones that are like orange or black, or the different colors are with them. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like, I walk in and I'm just like, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. And Kara's like, what the fuck? And she's like, she loves Halloween and stuff. She's like, and she likes dive bars. She's like, this is interesting.
So it was like the theme the whole time.
It was. I mean, it was.
Every day is Halloween in there.
All you gotta do is not clean and cobwebs show up. So it's like you're set.
I think that was their angle.
But like, it was a cool spot. I mean, there's a bartender or two kind of like doing stuff behind the bar. Definitely had nothing on draft, which I was appreciative of because there was a handful of flies and stuff like that on the bottles. So it was all like cans and bottles. But we sat there and had a couple. It was cool. They had like one of the coolest shirts I've ever seen, but they only had it in long sleeve. Kara got one, I didn't. But it's like a kind of like a spook, like a zombie standing in front of a bar with all the bottles behind it. I could see it being an awesome place. They just really lean into the whole like, we are the only bar in this neighborhood and you're going to deal with it. So.
This is what we are.
But I looked around and I didn't see ashtrays and I was like, man, someone smokes in here. Pretty sure everyone smokes in here. I could fucking smell it. Like when Kara bought her shirt, she's like, this is going through the wash a few times. So I was like, oh yeah. Like it's.
Well, they saw you walk in and knew this guy he's going to rat on us. Put those away.
No, God. No, we had a couple beers.
Narc here.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, like I said, I love that kind of shit. I was like, this smells like my childhood. This is fine. So no, it was interesting, but it was a good time.
With that being said, go Cubs.
Go Cubs. Yeah. Speaking of the Cubs, I have to say this quick thing because I said something before the podcast started and you hadn't seen it. So the other night, the Cubs are playing and Suzuki hits a home run. He goes into the dugout and you see him like cheering at the top of the stairs in the dugout and they pan down to the bottom of the stairs and the announcers go, and the fan of the game is, and it's you, Justin Tucker. And Justin Tucker's standing down there going like this. Well, what they don't notice is he's got a fake ball sack on and it's just flopping forward and backward. And this aired. And then the announcers go stone quiet for like the next 5 minutes. Like not a fucking word is said. Because either A, they were getting their asses chewed, or B, I'm guessing they were just all laughing their asses off. Sorry, they couldn't get words out. Right. It is the funniest clip ever. So
somebody get down there and see if those are real.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
I might have to just find it and throw it on the socials for anyone who has it. Dude, it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Just because like to make a player, the fan of the game, and it just so happens he's wearing his fake scrotum at that moment.
And he's trying to be discreet. Like he's hanging out down where they shouldn't see it.
He did nothing wrong, man. You know, he was in the privacy of his own dugout. You leave him alone. So.
What happens in your dugout stays in your dugout, all right? Stay out of there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
So that was great. The other big thing that happened when we were there is we were driving down there, and I'm like, is that a Jack in the Box? And she's like, I didn't see one. I'm like, I swore that was a Jack. I saw a big thing that said Jack, but we had already passed it. And I was like, she goes, on our way back, if that's a Jack in the Box, we're stopping. Because I've never had it. And
I've never had it either.
It was and when Clint was on the podcast, we talked about it. And I'd heard Matt, and then he said him and Matt, like, the tacos are amazing. So on the way back, we got so lucky. We were 30 minutes out of St. Louis. We needed gas. She needed her Starbucks. I needed a bite to eat and an energy drink. So all of those things were in one stop. I was like, it was meant to be.
Right.
So we go into Jack in the Box, and it is very like just burgers and fries. And then it's like 2 tacos, $2. And you're like, what the fuck is these tacos? Right in front of me, there's a construction dude. He ordered fucking 18 tacos to go. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They're fucking amazing.
Really?
They're so good. It basically, and I called it, I go, I bet it's like a giant, you know, the mini tacos at bars?
Yeah.
I was like, it's probably just like a very big one of those, like a fried, you know, but there's some sauce in it. They're fucking delicious. I mean, I had 1.5 of them because Kara had a couple bites. I probably could have smashed 6 of those things.
Oh, sure.
Your belly wouldn't like it, but yeah.
Been a long car ride home.
Yeah. So I got to send Clint and Matt that video because I was like, you boys are right.
I did see that. I forgot you put that
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to you guys too. So
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box
Well,
tacos.
all right.
Yeah. So if you ever see a Jack in the Box.
I guess.
So now I just need to have In-N-Out. I've never had that. I think that's West, though.
I thought it's a big California thing. I thought.
In Vegas and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
There you go. Jack in the Box. Okay. Well, I get it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try the tacos. I've had Jack in the Box. I've never had tacos.
Really?
Well, I was going to a burger place thinking
Right.
we should probably not order the fucking tacos. Like,
So no, you're right. I guess I said really. I would have done the same thing if it hadn't been for
you
hearing
hadn't been
people.
told. Yeah.
Exactly.
it's like, yep, I'm going to White Castle and I'm getting something other than the sliders.
Right. Yeah, it'd be like if they had tacos. It wouldn't make any goddamn sense. I'm gonna get the lasagna.
Did you get forward and fish at the steakhouse?
Right?
Oh God. Gizzards.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What do we got? Got a couple emails for us?
Oh yeah.
Loving the emails rolling in.
I know. So I'll just kind of go in order here. So our good buddy Mikey Brems sent an email, and he said, "Guys, I'm loving the podcast. I want to start." Oh, Brems, we're gonna have to get into it. He said, "I want to start with actors I don't like who are still in good movies. I agree with you guys on The Rock, horrible actor, but still love the Jumanji movies, which I agree.
Yeah.
Those are great."
Yep.
He said, so I think he thought it was you who loves him, and you do like him. He said, sorry, Sean, but Nicolas Cage is terrible. The only movies he has been in that were worth a shit was The Rock and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Sean Connery is the one who made The Rock a great film, and most people don't even know Cage was in Fast Times.
I didn't know that.
God, what, that he was in Fast Times?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said The Rock. You're talking Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, okay.
No, worth a shit. Oh, no, The Rock, the movie The Rock with Sean Connery.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Fast Times, yeah. Here's the thing, Mike. The Rock, Sean Connery's huge in it.
Yeah.
But Nicolas Cage is fucking amazing in that movie. By the way, he saves the goddamn day with the fucking poisonous gas at the end of it. What was that stuff called? Vexin gas. Anyway.
Yeah.
And he also has
bullshit.
yeah, he also has some of the his line where he said, well, I guess damn it was Sean Connery that said the line. He said, "Your best. Losers always complain about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen." But then it goes to Nicolas Cage. He goes, "Carla was the prom queen."
Right. So that is the best. That's like one of the best lines ever. But then,
So he did fuck
the
the
fact that it
prom
was
queen.
the comeback. And by the way,
Yeah.
who is that actress that's in it? She is like
Oh
the
my God.
hottest
So
in the world.
Yeah, we'll need that because I always forget her name. She was
Loved her forever. Vanessa something. Or
Yeah.
I don't, is it?
She was
oh,
popular from
man.
a soap opera,
Yeah.
and I can't remember Vanessa Marcel.
Is that it?
That's what
she's
just came to mind.
gorgeous.
She's
Smoke show
yeah,
for sure.
but also Nicolas Cage. Like he didn't touch on Face Off. It's fucking great. Snake Eyes. It's fucking great.
Con Air.
Con Air. Fucking great. Matchstick Men. Great movie, which like is more of a serious role. So, Mike, yeah, I'll never be on board with that one. He's the best, and also he had this resurgence because he got in some tax problems, spent his money a little loosey-goosey there for about 20 years, wasn't going
Trust
well.
the wrong person.
May have divorced too many people, but then he ends up coming back, and there's this resurgence of him, and then there's that movie, The Massive Weight of Unbearable Talent, with him, and like it's basically him making fun of himself and all the roles he's been in. It is. Everyone I've seen that has seen that movie loves it. Like they're like, that is the best Nicolas Cage movie I've ever seen.
All right.
So if you haven't watched that, I recommend that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that often.
Especially as someone who doesn't like Nicolas Cage, I bet you'd enjoy that movie.
So I was going to say,
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is the name.
Yeah, and it's got Pedro Pascal, and it's basically like a buddy movie of those two, and it's really good.
So just to clarify, Mike, I like Nicolas Cage. I agree, but I am not in love with him like my co-host.
I may have pictures of him framed. It's no one's business.
Maybe a pillow.
But I will go. I do have a pillow. Yeah, I do have a pillow. Okay, so back to his email. He said, but this one shocked me. He said, the absolute worst on my list is Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he said
he's been in some good movies, but he's never been the reason they're good. Speed, Sandra Bullock and Dennis Hopper. Point Blank, it was Swayze. Devil's Advocate was Pacino and Charlize Theron. Never liked the Matrix movies and can't get myself to watch John Wick. His saving grace may be Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or Youngblood, which is an all-time sports movie, but he didn't have a leading role. P.S. I would gladly sponsor Mikey Getting a spray tan as long as picture post. I'm going to skirt right past that. So Keanu Reeves, and he said, thanks for the laughs and entertainment. Cheers. Thanks for emailing, Mike. I love Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
I think he's great.
So I like his movies, but I agree. I think he's a shitty actor. Like, I don't think he's like a good actor.
He's not great, but I will say I think there's some distinguishing things. Like The Matrix and John Wick, I like a lot. And I think he's good in those. And one thing that I will give him a huge gold star for, he like is, if you go YouTube it, YouTube him doing like competitive shooting. He learned how to be a competitive shooter and knows weapons inside and out for the John Wick movies and stuff. So
like the amount of training time he put in.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Like,
well, and I've heard that he's like just like a genuinely like good dude. Like he like takes care of like the crew and stuff like that with all the money that he's made, you know, like all the money
he's
that
he's never had a scandal. Like there's a reason people see pictures of him on the subway just hanging out.
Yeah.
Giving up his seat to ladies. And,
supposedly all that money that he, you know, like, cause the Matrix, he got like a percentage of it. And then it was like ungodly, like what he had made off of that. And I had heard that he gave a ton back to like just the crew and stuff like that. But I'm right with Mike on this one, that I haven't even watched the John Wick movies because I'm just not the biggest fan of his, that I haven't watched them. And even though I've heard it's good, that I feel like I need to.
I will say,
but
I understand when people go like he's not, because he plays just like kind of a dumb same character in all of them. Like even in John Wick, there's some lines where you're like, you didn't need to say that. It's just like, I already did. You know, and it's just like, that's it. That's what you got for us right now. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm very easy to please too, though, I think. Yeah. The John Wick movies, everyone that hasn't seen them and they go, I don't know. Look, if you just like straight shoot 'em up action movies, it doesn't get better. There's some of the best fighting scenes and shooting scenes that you'll ever see in anything. I enjoy that stuff. If you don't, though, I say pass on them.
Well, I heard it's good, and I need to watch it. And I do need to say, like, so many of his movies I love. Like, I love The Matrix. The Replacements, I thought was one of the fucking best movies. I loved that. Like, that was so good. Point Break, I think I've watched that like 1,000 times in my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, so by all means, I just don't think he's that great of an actor, but I do like his movies. So
one of my favorite things about the John Wick movies, though, is like basically all of this boils down to like somebody fucking killing his dog. And
yeah,
that's what
he murders hundreds of people.
You remember who it was?
Killed his dog.
It was fucking Theon Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. That fuck. So, but no, it is true though. I'd still wonder if, like, they made that first one probably not knowing if there'd be a next one.
Yeah.
They have built a fucking entire universe off somebody killing his dog.
There's spin-offs and everything.
So I was just going to say, I haven't seen it yet. I actually want to go this week. The new one is out. It's a spinoff of the John Wick series, and it's called Ballerina. It's a chick. It's Ana de Armas, who, if you've never seen her, holy fuck.
Yeah, she's another. smoke.
She was in a movie with Keanu Reeves called Knock Knock. It's like a horror movie
Yeah.
with two girls.
I heard.
and
I've never seen it.
There may be a menage a trois scene. Highly recommend that.
She's got a couple ones. She's pretty
Couple what?
saucy in some of those movies.
Yeah, she's great. So I do understand his point though, because I will say Devil's Advocate, I don't really remember much from him in that. Like it's all about Al Pacino in that one, especially. And I love that movie, but
Charlize Theron's Full Frontal. I mean, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Dreams come true for this.
That's why
young
you don't
boy,
remember
I'll tell you that
much
much
about it.
that's true.
I loved her.
It is kind
too.
of hard outside of all the ones he said though, and the ones we just mentioned to remember like much else. I mean, he did so well though off The Matrix and the John Wick. I mean, he doesn't need to do anything else.
Well, no, and a lot of those have been what Matrix was 3 or 4, and John Wick's 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
so far, yeah.
I mean that's a lot of movies just right there.
Yeah,
you know, between just those franchises. So great email.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
I see what he's on to. I
yeah.
do agree with him a lot on that one. Nicolas Cage, he could not be more wrong, but we'll move past that. So, we'll take a poll, and you will lose.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, but thanks, Mikey. So we got a little quick one. We talked last episode about the Colonels and how Mike Trout came down and played. I don't even know if it was a full season, but he played a few games here, so people got to see him. And she said, y'all were talking about Mike Trout on the last pod. He did play for the Colonels, and the only reason I know this is because when he got really big, my idiot of a little sister was like, oh my God, I almost got an autograph from him. My whole family paused and were like, what the fuck do you mean almost? She said she went to one of the games with her friends and the Colonels were out giving autographs, and Trout came over and asked my sister if she wanted his. And she looked at it and said, no thanks. She said, I've never been more disappointed in my sister ever. Love you guys. When is the GoFundMe, blah, 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 for a spray tan?
So, spray tan's happening. We just keep glazing over that thing, but it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks, Allie. Your sister fucked up. Like, can you imagine someone just comes up to you, for baseball anyway, I mean, that's essentially like, I don't know, a top 10 NBA or football guy just being at the stadium like, oh, Marshall Faulk came up, and I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it is the ultimate power play.
then.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. It is the power move. She was like, maybe he'll want my number if I just act coy. I don't know.
I'm sure he was like, oh, shit.
Can you imagine?
Come on, I'm a big deal.
Maybe it was like, well, I'm in Iowa. Maybe fucking, I don't know. Maybe they don't know.
That's kind of a fun thing to think about is like, I bet there's a lot more of that than you think, because like, how many people go to sporting events and don't know any of the fucking players? Like, they have no idea who they are.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody's worse at marketing their players than Major League Baseball. You know, so half the time you just hear these people that you couldn't even pick out what they look like because they don't fucking show any games.
That's a good point. I bet there's a lot. I mean, maybe half the teams where the best player on the team could walk out in public almost anywhere and no one's going to know who the fuck they are.
If not in their town.
Not in their town.
In their town, yeah.
But here, easy.
But yeah,
or
you walk through here and be like, I have no fucking idea who that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
those are some of my favorite videos too, though, watching a famous person where they're like, no, I'm telling you, no one knows who I am. They're like, bullshit. And then they just walk around and they're like, no idea.
No idea.
It's very funny.
Right.
And then you have like the Hawk Tua girl who can't go out in public because she gets mobbed.
Or taken to jail, you know?
Well, yeah, or that. I want my crypto back.
Although I was dying with a lot of those out there for Father's Day. What do you want for Father's? Hot Tua.
I didn't see that.
Like a song made up of her, like Hot Tua.
Oh my
Spit
God.
on that thing.
I missed that. I never even saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's a good Father's Day gift. Hey, it was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, guys.
That's right.
Yeah, we missed that.
Yep.
Kind of glazed right over it.
Cruised right over it.
Yeah. Did you guys do anything?
Yeah, we had people out swam.
Nice.
I was so tired from kayaking.
I was just going to say, I know what I did, which was the same thing Eric did. I didn't move my fucking legs all day, basically.
Yeah.
So
We were supposed to go like bike to breakfast and do all that.
After
and I was
kayaking.
like, I'm not. Both Aaron and I were like, we're not biking. That's not happening. So
Yeah.
we did go to breakfast.
But that's the way I'm like, I basically just celebrated it. I mean, we got to kayak all day, which was awesome. You know what I mean? So
I mean, we had a blast, but it's like, I'm tired today. I'm paying for it today. Like,
I know.
Oh, my eyes are.
That's the thing, though. Those beautiful days in the sun, I mean, they're so good.
I know.
But then
It's
the next
so much
day,
fun. Like, and it was,
I didn't have a sip of it. I mean, all I drank yesterday was probably 200 ounces of water. I woke up today feeling like just the life sucked out of me.
just
Like, what did I do yesterday?
beat down?
It's just
Yeah.
my body getting over the sunburn, I think.
Yeah.
It took it out of me.
right.
So,
And yesterday wasn't even, it was like a perfect one. I actually got a lot of sun yesterday, even though it was kind of overcast. Like, just
Those are don't they say though the overcast days are when you get your ass burnt?
Well,
maybe because you don't think about it.
You're not as hot. Like your skin isn't hot. So you just like all of a sudden you're done. Then you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I thought yesterday was like really humid though.
It was. So when you're
warm and humid.
Yeah. So it was nice being in the pool.
Goddamn Iowa corn sweat.
Right.
That's what I call it.
I was cleaning off the kayaks and just like pouring.
You fucker! I was gonna tell you like we need to just make like a clean the kayaks day because I want to help you clean them and stuff like that.
I needed something to do on Father's Day because my children were like off doing their own thing.
Yeah, I mean that is what some parents say, right? Is they're like, "What do you want?" They're like, "Some goddamn peace and quiet."
There's a video of that too.
And then other of us are like, "Well, you want to give me a hug?"
Right. A hug would be great.
Yeah.
I just told Aaron, I'm like, if they don't want to do anything, I don't want to hear about it today. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the greatest gift.
The gift. There it is.
I will say quick, my kids went, so I get them on Sundays, but I got them a little late only because, so their mom and I paid for tickets to get them. They went to the Weeknd concert in Minnesota. Oh. My son is the biggest Weeknd fan I've ever met. All of us like him, but he loves him. So they went to that. His mom took him and stuff, and they had a great time. But Logan, if you're listening, I'm going to say it. He said today, he goes, I don't listen to your podcast. I go, good. I can talk about you more. He's like, you talk about me all the time. I go, I really don't. But he knows I can say this because I say it to him all the time. He spends a lot. We've talked about how kids' spending habits. And sure. I knew he was going to buy a lot of merch. And I was trying to warn him, like, it's fucking expensive. I mean, you're going to pay $60 for a T-shirt, all that stuff. I might even get the numbers wrong, but it's around this. He spent like $550.
Oh, man.
He calls it a jacket. It's a hooded sweatshirt. It's a thick one. He goes, that's what a jacket is. I'm like, whatever. $275.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. And to him, he's like, can't you just not say anything? I go, I can't physically not groan hearing these things.
Man.
He got that. He got like another like hoodie that was like, $125. And then a couple T-shirts that were like, I don't know, $65, $75.
Good Lord.
And you can only get him at the concert, though.
Mm-hmm.
And look, this is like his dream of all dreams. He's been dying to see him. And supposedly the Weeknd is going to not tour anymore after this. I don't believe that. But so it's like, it's your money. Do what you want. He bought his sister a shirt, which is cool. They had such a good time. Though. Like, I love seeing all the videos of it. It was really awesome.
It's cool that they went. I mean, it's cool that, going to concerts and stuff like that, that's awesome.
Especially big ones like that. I mean, the kids now, like, it's hard. Like, you can't just
get the fucking tickets.
They don't come to Iowa at all. So first of all, you definitely have to leave the state. And then after that, like, you can maybe get the tickets.
Yeah, if you're one of the first, if you're signed on in the first fucking 60 seconds.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's bullshit.
That's like we got Audrey and Aaron Taylor Swift tickets, but it was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only reason we got them is because they had all the Ticketmaster issues, and then they came back to the people that had them in their cart and said, "Hey, we have."
Oh, really?
Well, it was through a Capital One card deal or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It was some sort of credit card deal that Aaron signed in through. So then they came back to us.
Wow.
So she got them for a reasonable price, but it was after it was like sold out. It was just ones that they re-released.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because like anyone I'm going to want to go see is not going to be that major. Anyone, like honestly, Teddy Swims we're going to next month, and that is probably the biggest person I am dying to see.
Thanks a lot for the invite, Dix.
Do you want to get into that, you motherfucker?
I'm going to text you again right now.
No, I'm going to put it on the podcast so everyone can give you shit.
Don't listen to this.
2 extra tickets for Ashley and him. We're just trying to get Sean on board.
Yeah.
So look on our Patreon for all the videos of all 3 of us at the Teddy Swims concert. Sean, you don't want to let people down, do you?
Oh, man.
The ultimate peer pressure.
So if everybody can email in like ASAP, like this week, please, and talk about how much Sean needs to go to this concert. Yeah. He's going to regret it for life if he doesn't do it. Clearly. Yeah.
Everybody vote now.
Yeah. I think Teddy Swims might want to get some windows cleaned. I think it'd be a good connection you could make. So
that'd be all right. That'd be all right.
Also, if anyone knows Theo Vaughn, I'm trying to get him on the podcast. So if you could let us know, that'd be great.
I love that. I said that to you the other day. And you're like, just DM'd him.
I did. I sent him a DM. I said,
come on, Theo.
I said, what's up, homie? It's your old buddy Mike. So we'll see what he says.
Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody DM him and just say, hey, This is the coolest podcast.
Have you heard of the We're Still Cool, Right podcast? You should totally go on.
Oh, you should totally go on.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes on, we could probably afford 2 of those middle fingers.
We might be able to.
What about my side by side? Fuck the middle finger. I'll buy you a middle finger if I can get my side by side. I'll even let you guys ride in it. Jesus.
Hey, it seems like right now what we're getting is the spray tan, and we don't seem to be jumping on that one real quick.
So we do have one other email. So this is from John. John Crowley. So and again, after I read this, we already said, John, we want to have you on. So we're gonna make this happen. He said, Mikey, my God, everyone pees in the shower. Yes. No, they don't. Yes. I'm meeting more and more people that haven't. It's 2% of the amount of people that do pee in the shower, but we're out there. I've never done it. I never will. He said toilet paper goes under, which John, I'm hoping I'm reading this wrong because it never goes under. Why? You might be the first person I've ever heard say that.
I have problems like respecting your opinion from here on
out. Right. You're gonna have to come on battle.
I don't know you, and I don't mean that genuinely, but seriously.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I feel strongly about
goes
that.
Under. Yeah,
there's no benefit of it being under.
Just keeps unraveling and
yeah.
Anyways,
anyway.
Yep.
But he also said we talked about Playboys and who was in Playboy. He said best celebrity in Playboy, Suzanne Summers, which she was pretty hot back in the day.
Sure.
Yep.
I just remember Bull Durham.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Was that her?
Wasn't
it? Yeah. I think so.
Is that her or am I wrong?
Suzanne
Bull
Summers.
Durham? Is she?
Well, she also did the Thigh Master.
Oh no, then it's a different person. No, that's who the hell's in Bull Durham? God, she's hot.
I'll get you.
Well, and wasn't Suzanne Summers? She was in a sitcom. Well, she was in
Susan Sarandon.
Okay, there you go. Suzanne Summers. There you go.
You're thinking of Thelma and Louise.
right.
That one. Yeah. So
she's hot.
He also said, "Oh, I have a Kathy Ireland story for you. I met her."
Yeah, we're going to get him on here.
What'd she smell like?
Oh, no kidding. I bet it was perfect.
Oh God. Yeah. So we're going to talk about all the people here. But he said, "How did you like Busch Stadium? It's an all right stadium." He's being coy. He's the biggest Cardinals fan I've ever met. So thanks, Sean. I'll get a hold of you and we'll connect because his stories are great.
Yeah, I could go for a few more of those airline stories. I'm sure they're amazing. Yeah. So
it's one of those things like not calling you old, John, but like when I've talked about how I want to go to Ireland really bad, and all I want to do is talk to like local people, and just my favorite thing is just hearing like the shit people have seen and done and been through. So yeah, just reminded me of that.
Kathy Ireland, lucky guy.
Oh God, I wouldn't kick her out of bed, to say the least. There was something else I wanted to touch on. This is completely off topic. Well, kind of. So I don't listen to a ton of podcasts. I do listen to like some local ones, but other than that, I don't. But if I'm on a long car ride, I'd rather listen to podcasts than music. I feel like the time goes way faster and stuff like that. So Kara's like, "Oh, we should, what do you want to listen to?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm like, we both like, I'm trying to think how to say this. Inappropriate things or, not safe safe for work things. And she goes, "Have you heard of the Sanctum Unmasked podcast?" I go, "No." And she's like, "Oh, it's about a dude who started a sex club." And I was like, I'm in. It's I didn't even know a thing about it basically, but that. And it is a very, very fun and interesting podcast to listen to. So it's just this guy. He was like, I'm going to get some of it wrong, but he was gifted some money, but they blew through it. He lived like way beyond his means type thing. Yeah. Had to come up with something. Started basically a sex club, and it grew into, now obviously that caused a lot of marriage problems and a lot of other problems, right? But it grew into like one of the biggest sex clubs there is. And I mean, we're talking like A-listers go to it. Now he can't name people, but I was Googling it to when you listen to a podcast, you're like, I want to see what this guy looks like. Right, is he still rich? Like that kind of stuff. Well, apparently at some point it came out, like he outed Hunter Biden after at some point. So he got in deep shit and then he got sued over it and all this stuff. Cause I guess he was one of the best clients ever. Right? But yeah, I mean, it's a really entertaining podcast to listen to.
That's funny.
Bought an old mansion and flipped it into it and then wanted to move his family and kids into it. No, guys, we can live here when the parties aren't going on. No, dude, I'm not to be crunching through Krusties being putting my kids to bed, you psycho.
I think it's bad to live in a party house, let alone.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Well, and even if obviously people clean things up, it's not going to be super gross like Crunchies like you talk about. But it's so some crazy shit happened right over there.
Right.
and all he's going to be thinking about is that while he's sitting there with his family eating popcorn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
she's playing a board game where Hunter Biden was getting his whole eaten. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Go ahead, sue me. Bring it on.
As we always say, we're a mature audiences podcast.
Guys, these things come into my head and I just say them. I don't really have that whole filter
there.
thing.
That's funny.
Yeah. You imagine your kid comes home like, I got a black light. He's like, get out of the house. None of those allowed in here. So anyway.
Where are we at here, Eric? Do you got, is it time for a joke?
I want one more thing here.
Okay,
it kind of something that Mike said earlier, and I didn't want to interrupt the train of thought. So we talked about Logan, $275 on a hoodie.
Yeah. Sorry, no. If you're asking him, it's a jacket.
It's a jacket. Fine.
It's a jacket.
I don't care as long. I mean, unless it's made of fucking
Kathy Ireland's hair.
Yeah. Okay. So that was where I was going with the question. What would it need to be for you to be willing to spend $275 on it? Like,
on a jacket?
Like so and so wore it. It was signed. What would it be like? Okay. It has to be like a simple piece, not like something super extravagant. But like, what would it be? Like somebody wore it. It's autographed.
God.
What's your no questions $275?
I mean, I don't have a lot, but it would probably be some sort of a sports jersey that was worn.
That's where my head went to.
During a game, that's probably where I would go. But like, I don't even know who that would be.
So
be honest with you,
where my mind went was like my favorite player of all time is Andre Dawson. If there was like a game worn jersey from him and he had like signed it, like, yeah, I could frame that and keep it forever. $275, that'd be worth it. I'd keep it forever. Or something Nicolas Cage wore in Face Off. Hands down.
Ooh, a movie prop. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
It has to be that. I have to I could literally watch the whole scene of you wearing that. Like he wore so many badass costumes in Face Off that I want those gold guns really bad too.
Right. Mm-hmm. The prosthetic nutsack from
Justin Tucker.
No. I thought about that, but from Step Brothers. Supposedly that's pretty hilarious.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I really thought you were talking about Justin Tucker.
You go. You put that in my head. I think that's probably what
you have you just scrotums on your mind all night long now. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I think if it was like Mahomes jersey or something like or something like that,
or like Princess Leia's thong.
Oh, that gold bikini.
Yeah,
that'd be.
But
I
also kind of like question like, if it like a jersey, an autographed jersey, I'm probably gonna frame it and never wear it. I'm not gonna like.
That's true.
So like something I would wear is a little different, kind of.
Oh, like what would I wear?
I nothing. See, that's where we differ, right? Like, and again, he's still a kid. He's enjoying being a kid, and I tell him all the time, like, dude, enjoy it while you can, because then eventually it's just stress and bills. Obviously great things too, but
I'll tell you, it'll be a little less stressful if you save some of that money right now.
Preaching to the choir, Sean. You could get a little bug in his ear, that'd be great.
Right. Things like that, I have like a dollar amount in my head. Like when I think about it, like a hoodie, $60, $70 is probably the max I'm going to spend.
Yeah.
Same.
100 if it was like super nice, like, or something special.
Yeah.
Like maybe I would have spent $100 on that.
100 max.
Yeah.
For sure. Would not quite.
But I have to like really want it.
Even a t-shirt, $50. And that's rare. You know what I mean?
T-shirts to me need to be under $50. It's so crazy. Like
it's crazy to me that people pay more than that. I mean, I think it's crazy when a bar or anywhere. Okay, no, I don't want to say it's a local place. Anyway, it's just a little drink stand, but I'm not going to say anything. But some people have T-shirts that are like $40 for just a T-shirt, and I'm like, I just don't get it.
Right?
Yeah, I can't wrap my head. Also, what's crazy to me, I know we need to wrap this up, but if you're going to like the weekend or something like that, you clearly are not. You're going to sell a lot of shirts and a lot of merch. There's no reason that it needs to be $275. Right. I mean, it's a shitload of money, but I would think if it was less, you would sell more. I don't know.
Well, I don't know how it is for those, but I remember when I worked down at the hotel, we were connected to the arena, and Disney on Ice would always come over there. And the guys that like sold the merch, everything is like, they didn't get paid at all. Everything is commission that they make.
Really?
Yeah. So everything that they're making. So like, I think they just make so much and then they just give a certain percentage to Disney. You know what I mean? But really they're out there selling all the stuff. And so I think they're kind of setting the prices on it, of what they can get. They'll sell it if something isn't moving, they'll lower it. But up until then, if it's moving, they're doing it. You know what I mean? Because then they make all the difference, or it's like a flat fee to Disney of this much, and then everything they make over it is XYZ. But talk about an interesting job, like right out of high school, is go travel off one of those things and sell those stupid glow sticks and those like things like that. Those guys are just
because they're gonna get sold. Everyone's buying them.
Yeah, you know? I mean, you walk in with your kids and it's like they hit you right at the door and there's no way you're just getting by without not getting at least one thing. You know what I mean? And then...
Because once the kid sees the shiny thing, they're not going to stop talking about it.
Well, and then you sit down and then you see it going all the way around. So then it's not... Even if you get past the first time, once you're sitting there, you're like, all right, let's go fucking get you one of those swords or whatever. You know what I mean?
And like, a $14 popcorn and a $20 drink.
So, But anyway, so who knows? Maybe that's... Or maybe they just saw some kid and took advantage of him.
That's, I mean,
poor
that's,
bastard.
Yeah. He'll make it back. It's just money.
Yeah, that's good. It's one way to do it.
That's what people with money say anyway.
Yeah. Can always make more.
All right, I got a dad joke for you guys.
Okay.
Americans can't switch from pounds to kilograms overnight. That would cause mass confusion.
Because of the mass.
Yeah, it took me a second too. I was like, "What, Matt? Oh, Matt." I thought it was going to be. I'm
literally
joke.
just laughing of like how dumb I am that I'd like. Oh, look, I figured it out.
I'm just glad it took us both the same amount of time.
I was glad you both got it because I was like, "Oh shit, I don't want to have to explain this one."
I will say
that's when you know a joke hits when you have to explain it.
A few people
it's your
have.
Dog,
yeah.
man.
Oh my god, did you kill a cheetah? Yeah, I will say some people have sent me some. They haven't emailed them in, but I don't. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at checking Messenger, but like our buddy Ryan and then Allie have sent me a couple dad jokes, so we'll try and slide those in at some point too. So.
We do have. So I think one of you guys brought this calendar. Right?
I did,
Sean,
yeah,
bring that. Yeah. And so this is very helpful. And then also our friend Jody gave me a like a scratch off dad joke book thing. I didn't bring it tonight, but we'll have that in here soon. So we've got some new source material.
We're good for a while.
Ashley had that thing out, and she's like, "Are you ever going to fucking take this in?" She's like, "I have it sitting out here, so you remember to take it." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
I went through a few of them here, and I'm gonna have to start putting X's on them so I know if I use them or not.
We'll just rip them off. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a calendar.
But I mean, it starts from January 1, and there's some good ones in here. I don't want to lose them.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. So. Good stuff, boys.
Yeah, awesome. I'd say that was another good one.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for the emails again. We really appreciate them just because, let's be honest, we just love reading them. So
it's a lot of fun. And it's like
really
the topics.
Is.
And actually, you guys are sending in is awesome.
It's always stuff we don't see coming. You know what I mean? It's like even like Brems, I'm like, I don't like the fact of what you're saying about Nicolas Cage, but you know what? Now I will fucking talk about it.
But then he also, drops
he brought up a really good point with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. And we're like, all right, there we go. That led to, a whole thing. So,
yeah.
So keep it coming.
Allie, tell your sister we're disappointed in her decision. So we'd like Mike Trout's autograph.
But I respect it too. I respect the game.
The
there.
hustle.
Like, you don't go for that shit.
And John, I'll get a hold of you.
And we appreciate everybody offering donations for Mike's spray tan.
Yes, we are going to have to get that.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to take that money and we're going to donate to homeless kids in need. Because that's more worthy, guys.
We're not going to do it.
Homeless kids in need of spray tans.
We're going to
kids in Ireland need suntans.
We're going to wait about 3 more days for these pink legs to turn back to white, and then we'll go ahead and get them nice and tanned up here for it.
Should I do it right before Teddy swims so all 3 of us can take pictures with me and my spray tan?
Doing it.
Don't fuck with me. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon.
Right on. See ya.
Bye.